Hello YouTube, this is Ravenwood. Today I am going to be changing a broken electrical receptacle in the kitchen and putting a GFCI on in the upstairs bathroom. And let's see, get a little bit going here. Okay, this is a test. It shows your voltage and your, whichever way, make sure your current's running right and if you have your grounds hooked up and all that. And if you see, I've got one light burn on the right side, and it says that you have a the neutral is an open neutral, so I'll be also checking in on that too. Yeah, open neutral. There's the problem here with this kitchen receptacle. I'm going to get a little bit more light shined on it. Be too much light. It's got a little bit of shadow in it, but okay, as you can see that right there. But the most important part of the job is to make sure that the power's off. So I'm gonna put my tester back in. It's got one light burning on it. Okay, let's kill the breaker. Alright, there is the breaker for that particular receptacle. Alright, and as you see, the light's burning, so I think we're going to be good. The tools I like to use is I have my multimeter, and there's the parts we're going to put on it, and I have a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver. Alright. Oops, sorry. Alright, I'm going to take my multimeter and set it on a voltage AC up to 200. That is alternating current. That's what your household electrical is. Zero voltage, let me check it the other way around. They have zero voltage. Can y'all see okay? I hope so. This has been a long, drawn out renovation project on this this run unit. So it gets a little stressed and tedious at times. But there's a sunshine. The sun is starting to shine because we have got the paint almost complete. They use these cheap receptacles. If y'all can see that right there. The light's in a little bit better. Those have the self latching. You plug the wires in the hole. I don't like them. You can see that right there. It's gotten hot, and we had one to actually short out and almost catch the house on fire and upstairs. I get my wire cutter. Trying to get us a little bit more light in here. That's not very good, is it? Natural light looks a little bit better. They make wire strippers. I don't have mine with me. I have these dikes, so they work pretty good too. Focus camera. There you go. Alright. I'll show you on it anyway. Alright. You have a green that is for the ground. On one side you have two silvers. That's for your neutral. On the other side you have your hot, your gold, and that's for your hot, the black wire. The neutral is white, and the black is hot on this 110, 120. And most of the time the ground is just strip copper, plain copper. This one, I like this. As you have the holes in the back, you slide your wire in and you tighten the screws down, it clamps down on them. You have two wires on each side. That's to run your circuit. You connect one to the bottom side, one to the top on each side, and that lets your circuit run through this receptacle to the next receptacle. This lighting sucks. Maybe the next one will be better. Okay, remember, the black, your hot wire goes to the gold. make sure that you get the right wire. You got two different wires coming in, so you don't put them on the same. All right, that one there. We put both of them on the bottom. That should be the power feed in. Make sure you get it plenty tight, but don't over torque it. We're going to go ahead and connect the neutral up with that same wire and the bottom one. This wire happens to be a 14 gauge. They wired the whole unit out with 14. I personally like using, for my electrical receptacles, use a 12-2. Well, if you plug something in, pull more amps, and make the little wires heat up a lot more. Ground up. Lightning sucks in here. Okay, I got her bent like she needs to be. Alright, then you tuck your wires right back. And alright, try to center it up best you can before you tighten it down. Okay, then we'll have a new scratch cover. Alright, this you don't want to over torque because the plastic will break real easy. All right, we still have the, let me zoom out just a little bit or get you in focus. Yeah, we still have the wire, excuse me. We still have the light burning on the right side. I don't know if my meter will, if this light here is burned out, my meter is pretty old, or my tester is pretty old. So I'll grab another tester in the morning, check it. If it's still like that with a new tester, I'm gonna have to go out to the breaker panel, pull the cover off of it, check to make sure that the neutrals properly grounded in the box in there. But let's grab our stuff and go upstairs and put that GFCI in. I'll explain a little bit more when we get up there. Well, you know what? I bet that meter's crooked now. One more thing I think to do, we got to get this ceiling. We had changed the light. I had that spot, moved it over to here. So we just gotta go back and take care of that little issue. A little bit of paint on steps. Oops, you know, it'd be better if I get that out. If I get that. Not too much longer, YouTube, and this job's gonna be done. No, you don't want to look at that. All right, there it is. Maybe not many people know, but when you have bathrooms, you're supposed to have a GFCI next to the sink. Because if you, like that lady's curling iron or blow drying hair, and if it's just plugged in a regular socket, you drop it in the sink with water, it's going to shock the dickens out of your meter and kill you. So let's see if we can do this before this cheap battery dies. All right, let's first plug it up. No power on that one. Turn the meter on. AC voltage. That little bit right there's just like static crap. So okay, I don't even know if y'all got to see that. We'll have to do this one fast since the battery's running low. Oh, it'd be better without that light. Oh heck no. I should have shot this at a low light. But I'm learning, YouTube. I don't believe there's gonna be any shadows on this one. And one thing when you're working in a bathroom sink, always put your stopper in, because I have been known to drop these little screws. Ow. But always be sure to check once you disconnect, turn off the breaker. Always check before you start taking these wires loose. if you see this wire, always put your hooks, if you can see that part, like when you make your hooks to put on this type of receptacles, put it so when you tighten it, the end of the hook loop, it's the way you torque it. And the other side, they had these in right, so they did good on that one. And there's instructions inside the box. Always read your instructions on this stuff. I put in a few of them. Alright, this is the, on that, leave that tape on. You don't want to mess with that unless you're running another string of lights, receptacles off this. But you see the ones that no tape on, that's the ones that you want to use. And they use 12 gauge wire on this receptacle up here. So I don't know why they use a little bit of one wire and a little bit of another, unless it's just a bathroom application. Can you see? Nope, you can't see. Thought my dumb butt wasn't in the wrong position. Okay, got the ground tightened down. Alright, let's trim that off a little bit. We don't need that much sticking out there. And as you see, gold with the hot wire, then the black wire. Stick it in the hole. And get a better screwdriver. Tighten down with a screw. This particular receptacle happens to be an Eaton receptacle, which I like. I've always had a lot of good service out of these. Alright, white on silver, ground on green. I'm shooting this video of my Fujifilm's XP90. I'll get it on the right settings for low light. Indoor shooting. I got on SR auto, and it's not wanting to act quite right with the lighting in here. I just have to play around a little bit more, try to get it right. When you use these top receptacles here, it's best once you tighten the screws on each side, get just a little slight tug on the wire to make sure that they're in there, that you got a good clamp on it. Look at that there. There we go. They're a little bit cross-threaded. Alright. Let's go put the power back on it and see what we got. Alright, let's see there. Let's zoom in. If y'all can see it, where the heck is it? Alright, you see that little bit light there? Alright, let's hit reset. Okay, the light goes off. Test it. It shows you that it's tripped. Alright, hit your reset again. Alright, I'm gonna plug in. And as you see, we still had that pesky little open neutral, which when I get to the, well, I got an old friggin' house at my house, but I see if there's some way I could test this to see, and if not, I'll get a new one and come back and check it again. But I got that little job done.